Hello, welcome to MedMentor Unlocked. If you're new to this channel, I'm an emergency medicine physician sharing tips, tricks, woes, and there is no gatekeeping. Let's discuss some basic do's and don'ts of the interview season. Really common pitfalls I see when students are interviewing for both medical school and residency. Don't forget what you put on the application. I know this sounds wild, but it's honestly a huge pitfall we see with students. Most students have done some sort of research project in college, and sometimes they forget about it. And they forget the research project, the aims, so please memorize or study your resume. Whatever is on the application is your responsibility. I suggest making a quick flashcard of facts about project, aims, outcomes, methods, how this project shaped your choice of specialty, or how the outcomes of the project will affect your future patients. Do spin any negative in a positive light. No one is perfect, but please don't self-deprecate in front of an interviewer. Yes, show humility. Leave the ego at the door, but spin the negative so you are showing yourself as a moldable, teachable, self-aware person with excitement to do better in the future because you have worked on yourself, whether that be in therapy, tutoring, whatever the case is. So, for example, if you were telling someone that you got a low step 2 score, you can say something along the lines of, I've evaluated what topics I had knowledge gaps in. I talked to a professor in cardiology about tutoring. I know for step 3 I will be better prepared, and in the future I'll reach out early for help. Don't name drop someone you don't know. This sounds like common sense, but unless you've spent significant time doing research with this person or this person knows you by name, don't you dare name drop them. We see this all the time, unfortunately, where a student had one conversation with one of the doctors or professors and brings them up thinking it will win them brownie points. But the person interviewing you will ask that person about you. And if they have no idea who you are, well, that's probably not very favorable. Do research on your interviewers beforehand. Most of the places I interviewed at would tell you beforehand the timing of your interviews. For example, 8 a.m. Dr. Smith, 10 a.m. Dr. Williams. So I would then go online to my interviewer's LinkedIn, the university website, research websites, whatever the case is, to get to know them, their research interest, recent passion projects or hobbies, and I'd have a point of connection before their interview, and it piques their interest and they remember me. Don't bring up controversial topics. Okay, let me clarify. There are many causes to advocate for. However, I would caution you against bringing up controversial topics during your interview. If asked, just be aware your answer may put you in an unfavorable standing for that particular residency or school. Not to say this is the way it should be or that it's right, but I told you, no gatekeeping here. So we're going to discuss the behind the scenes. Of course, you want to be able to suss out any programs that may be problematic, but at the end of the day, you don't want to end up on a blacklist during interviews and limit your acceptance or matching chances. Do research on the program and the residency beforehand. You need to have questions prepared about the program. I'll have a future video describing different types of questions that you can ask. All interviewers end with, so what questions do you have for me? So please be ready. This is an easy way for you to show them you are interested in learning more about their program. Ask questions like maternity leave policies, scheduling away and elective rotations, or even about the general area where they're located. What's something fun to do there? Don't lie. I know this sounds obvious, but in the midst of stressful moments, especially during the application cycle, when you want to stand out and be remembered, this comes up. Students start to embellish the truth, and unfortunately, while I've been on interview committees, this has happened. And we fact checked, and it turned out to be a lie for a student. So we did not accept them. It made them seem untrustworthy, and that's the last person you want caring for your loved one in a hospital. So anything you say or put on your resume is fair game, and it could be fact checked, so be careful. Thanks for tuning in to MedMentor Unlocked. As always, I'll be sharing the real with absolutely no gatekeeping, so please subscribe, like, and share.